Hello everybody, my name's Donato and welcome back to my channel, The Last Long Run. Yes, be sure to stick along to the very end where I'm going to give you some 3 top tips to get you ready for race day, because this is week 17 London Marathon. Yes, 1 week to go, guys. It's hard to believe we've been going all this time, but as I said, yes, be sure to stick along to the very end. I'll be giving through 3 top tips and I'll be taking you along on my last long run with you all here along the beautiful River Severn and along the canals up on Birmingham Worcester Canal. So without further ado, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that alarm bell, let's go. Can you hear the bells? Yes everybody, the last long run. By the time a lot of you get to see this, you might have already done your last long run before London. And also today's the day where a lot of you would have ran Manchester and Newport. Let me know in the comments below how you got on, because yes, it's a beautiful sunny day today here, but very fresh. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's been going on the past few weeks, because there have been other marathons, obviously Brighton being the big one here in the UK, but also Rome and Paris. And I've seen so many fundamental school errors that I thought I'd share with you some of those 3 tips later on of what could help you, which apparently some don't actually do. Anyway, gotta get me speed up on the long run. Let's go. So how has the tapering been going? Yes, let me know in the comments below, because it's hard to believe that it was, what, Christmas time we started all this? Yeah, all that time ago. Hi guys. So now is crunch time, and these 3 key things. You've done all that training, hard work. You don't want to blow it on the last day, do you? Race morning, first few miles, all that stuff, yeah? The tapering is all about rest, rest, rest. Yeah? Easy runs, maybe 1 session, but you've been pulling it back. I'm certainly feeling the benefits already, as I can do from this long run. I'm going at quite a clip, but the heart rate is really low, which is great. So what are these 3 wonderful tips? Yes, share your tips in the comments below if you have any as well, when we're coming to tapering and race day. My first key tip on the morning of race day: do not have, under any circumstances, a big breakfast. Don't think because you've never ran 26.2 you're gonna need a massive breakfast, loads more food. 100% no. Did you do that on any of the long runs? No. If you did, you would have found you had tummy problems and all sorts. So no big breakfast on race day morning. That's my tip number 1. Tip number 2, as we pass the weir here on the River Severn, things can get a bit scary during marathon. But before we even start, my tip number 2 is stay warm before the start of the race. What I mean by that is have warm clothing on. If it's raining, you need a rain mac or a poncho on. Keep yourself dry. So go to a charity shop, whatever, get some old clothes on, keep yourself warm, because you may be hanging around at the start for a while, especially if it's a big city race. You really need to have the extra clothing. So, and then when it comes to race start, shed all your clothing, drop your poncho and away you go. Unless of course you're running Boston Marathon 2018, where I ran with all my poncho clothing and everything because it was that cold. Yes, I think I didn't start shedding clothing till about mile 6. I know, so I was properly cold and unprepared for that race. But hey, lessons learned. Check the weather forecast, see what the temperatures are, and it's still spring, so it's going to be cool mornings. Like now it's 4 degrees. Whilst I'm running I'm warm, but if you're standing around for half an hour, you're going to get cold. So warm clothing. Have I said that enough times? Warm clothing. That was tip number 2. Guys, tip number 3, my favourite tip of all when it comes to the race starting. Yes, you know me. Yeah, if you've been following a while, do not start too fast. Yes, time and time again I see so many, and it's a natural instinct to go with everyone, yeah, to follow everyone. That's how we're sort of built, but that's where the discipline needs to come in. Don't go too fast, and what you're too fast is different to everybody else. So run your own race, basically. Run your own race. By now you should have determined what your race pace is, so go a little slower, especially if it's your first marathon. If you're an experienced runner, you could go even paced if you've really nailed what that pace is. But only last week, so if you follow other YouTubers, Stephen Cousins ran a 2:55, absolutely superb, fastest marathon he's ran, I think, and he's in his 50s, and he admits he went too slow for the first half, but then picked up, but ran a massive, I think last 3k, incredibly fast, where he made up about 2 minutes. So whilst he says he thought he got too slow for what he'd planned, was it that he had enough energy to do that finish at the end? Who knows? Only he'll know. But yes, so tip number 3, don't go too fast. Morning ladies, it's marathon time.
Hey!
Woo, enjoy. Always good to see people that you recognise out on the run. Whew. Morning guys. Oi oi! Morning everybody, high five! Way. How you doing everybody?
Hey, good.
Are you starting, finishing?
We're coming up to we're going back to Philippa Parkway.
All right,
so
excellent.
We've already started.
So the long run is done. I don't know if you can hear the church bells ringing. Today is Easter Sunday that I've filmed this, so yeah, it's a week before it's coming out. But hey, long run days, Church of the Long Run, yes, you know it makes sense. But to finish off, I've got 3 scientific reasons. Remember that last tip I gave you, the 3rd one, don't go off too fast. Yeah, the reason why I give that, and there's 3 yes, this battery and camera keeps conking out. Anyway, the first one, you would have heard of the first one, which is bonking. Yeah, that's where if you've gone too fast, your glycogen levels have burnt out too soon and your body literally just shuts down and you stop. Yeah, so that's reason number 1, your glycogen level goes down. Reason number 2 is fatigue. Yeah, if you're going out too fast too early, you're going to fatigue and then you're going to tire towards the end and then slow down. Some people misinterpret this with hitting the wall as well. No, the only hitting the wall is the glycogen, which is the first one. Fatigue, tiring, yes, you tire towards the end. A lot of people get that, but if you've gone too fast, you're almost guaranteed you're going to fatigue towards the end. And then third, last but not least, it begins with LA, and that is lactate. Yes, if you're going too fast, now this is going really fast, some people may start producing lactate in their muscles. They've gone beyond that lactate threshold, and we all know what happens when lactate starts forming within our legs, bodies. Yeah, they cramp up, they shut down as well. So, and you don't want that. So those are the 3 reasons why you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to bonk, you don't want to fatigue, and you don't want to reach lactate. Makes sense? So hopefully that's helped as the church bells are finishing here. That's it now, guys. Yeah, is there any more videos? This is number 17. This is your last week of taper and then race day. I think I've said all I can say. For those of you who followed all the way through all 17 episodes, 17 weeks, give yourself a medal. You deserve a medal getting to the start of a race. The start of any marathon is epic, but London Marathon is oh so epic. And if you haven't seen it already, I've got a link below to my poem, An Ode to London Marathon. I absolutely loved putting that together. It took many weeks and lots of help from lots of friends and family to put that together. A lot of work gone in, so I'd love you to watch that, share that with all your friends and family, and whatever happens, just go out and enjoy London Marathon. And I look forward to seeing you, some of you in person, and who knows, I might bump into you during the race itself. Take care, love you all, and thank you so much for your love and support. Really appreciate it. Bye bye bye. Hello everybody! I won't film the guy doing a pit stop. Hey up, buddy. Was that a refreshment stop?
Well, you gotta go, you gotta go.
I know, anyway,
You're
take
right,
care, mate. Yeah, bye-bye. I was just about to say, before the battery went off again, you wouldn't guess that most of those guys have got either Boston Marathon, Manchester Marathon next week. Yes, top runners there. The bells are ringing. I really do have to go now. See you guys.